Good day everyone. I am Mark Enzo Ortega and we are the Group 5. And now, we will discuss the K-12 and Matatag Curriculum Framework. Ano nga ba ang Curriculum Framework? Ang Curriculum Framework, a set of standards that define what students should learn in a school or educational institution. O sa madaling sabi, ito yung mga kailangan matutunan ng isang estudyante sa paaralan. Dagdag pa rito, it's a plan that helps teachers develop lessons and ensure students meet learning objectives. Ito ay nakatutulong sa ating mga guro upang ma-meet natin yung mga kailangan nating ituro sa ating mga estudyante. Ngayon, kayo naman ang tatanungin ko. Sa tingin nyo, gaano ba kahalaga ang curriculum framework? At sa tingin nyo ba, kung walang curriculum framework, ay mas matututo ba tayo o hindi? Ngayon naman ay tatalakayin na natin ang isa sa mga curriculum framework. Ang uunahin natin ay ang K-12 Curriculum Framework. The K-12 program covers kindergarten and 12 years of basic education. Kaya nga ito tinawag na K-12 dahil ang K ay ang kindergarten at ang 12 naman ay ang 12 years of basic education. Kasama na rito ang 6 years of primary education, 4 years of junior high school, and 2 years of senior high school. Ngayon ay tatalakayin na natin ang salient features of K-12 curriculum. Ang una ay ang strengthening early childhood education o universal kindergarten. Universal kindergarten is a crucial step towards strengthening early childhood education, aiming to provide high-quality educational opportunities for all children. This approach recognizes the significant impact of early childhood experience on a child's development and future success. Ngayon naman, ang pangalawa ay ang making the curriculum relevant to learners o ang contextualization and enhancement. Contextualization and enhancement of the curriculum are essential strategies to make the educational experience more relevant and engaging for learners. By connecting the curriculum to students' interest, experience, and real-world context, educators can enhance learning outcomes, foster deeper understanding, and promote student engagement. Ngayon naman, ang pangatlo, ensuring integrated and seamless learning o spiral progression. Integrated and seamless learning, supported by the concept of spiral progression, is pedagogical approach that emphasizes the interconnected of knowledge, skills, and experiences across different subject areas and grade levels. This approach aims to promote holistic learning, deepen understanding, and facilitate transfer of learning across discipline. Ngayon naman, ang pang-apat, building proficiency through language o mother tongue-based multilingual education. Mother tongue-based multilingual education is a pedagogical approach that utilizes the learner's native language as the primary medium of instruction in the early years of education. This approach recognizes the importance of a strong foundation in mother tongue for cognitive development, academic success, and cultural identity. Mother tongue is used in instruction and learning materials of other learner areas. The learners retain their ethnic identity, culture, heritage, and values. Ang panglima naman ay ang gearing up for the future o senior high school. Gearing up for the future involves preparing students with the knowledge, skills, and mindsets needed to thrive in a rapidly changing world. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, education plays a crucial role in equipping learners with the tools they need to succeed in an increasingly interconnected and dynamic global landscape. At ang panghuli, nurturing the holistically developed Filipino o college and livelihood readiness led century skill. The K-12 curriculum in the Philippines aims to nurture a holistically developed Filipino by preparing students for both college and livelihood readiness, equipping them with 21st century skills essential for success in a rapidly changing world.
Now let's talk about with something new, the Matatag curriculum. It's also known as Bansang Makabata, Batang Makabansa. It was introduced on January 30, 2023 by our former Education Secretary, Sara Duterte, as a structured framework by the Philippine Department of Education or DepEd to address the gaps in the K-12 program. The Matatag curriculum focuses on mastering reading, writing, and math skills. It also continues to use our mother tongue in learning, and it's built around key ideas, goals, and subjects. Well, it was initially rolled out in 35 schools across 7 regions, including Ilocos, Cagayan Valley, Central Visayas, Sorsogon, Car, Caraga, and NCR. Now let's examine the key features of Matatag curriculum more closely to fully understand what makes it unique. Remember, Matatag aims to improve our education system by focusing on essential skills and a student-centered approach. The first feature is the focus on foundational subjects. The Matatag curriculum strongly emphasizes strengthening students' mastery of core skills like reading, writing, and mathematical abilities. This focus helps a strong academic foundation, ensuring students are well prepared for future learning. The second is unique pedagogical approaches. This curriculum encourages teachers to go beyond delivering lessons passively and create a more engaging learning experiences. The Instructional Design Framework, or IDF, serves as a comprehensive guide for teachers to develop these lessons. These approaches aim to make learning more dynamic, flexible, and focus on students' diverse learning needs. Third, improve assessment methods. The Matatag curriculum aims to provide a better ways to check the students' understanding. The goal is to align learning competences with learning's developmental stages across various grade levels, fulfilling the cognitive demands of students as per their ages. Lastly, curriculum support. The DepEd has been working closely with teachers, schools, to implement the Matatag curriculum framework. The National Reading Program or NLP and the National Mathematics Program or NMR provide necessary support to the curriculum and focus on developing literacy and numeracy. Now, does anyone have a view, any question about these features? Which features do you think will be most helpful on your learning? Since you have a brief knowledge of the Matatag curriculum, did you know that Matatag is an acronym with each letter representing a core principle? So here are the core principles of Matatag curriculum. MA, make the curriculum relevant to produce competent, job-ready, active, and responsible citizens. TA, take steps to accelerate delivery of basic education facilities and services. TA, take good care of the learners by promoting learning, education, and positive learning environment. G, give support to teachers to teach better. Now, in your own words, how would you describe what Matatag means in education? You might wonder, what will be learning in Matatag curriculum? Well, you students will be learning the following: language, reading, and literacy. Strengthening students' reading and writing skills through multilingual education. You have also learned mathematics, focusing on problem solving and thinking critically. You have also good manners and right conduct or GMRC, learning about values formation aligned with RA 11476. You have also Makabansa and Araling Panlipunan, learning about the country and the culture. It promotes patriotism and cultural identity. And lastly, science and social studies. Let the students explore the world and help them develop inquiry-based learning and global awareness. So how does curriculum be implemented? Well, the Matatag curriculum will be rolled out in phases. Starting in 2024, the Matatag curriculum will be implemented for kindergarten, grade 1, and grade 7. In the following years until 2028, it will be implemented for the other grade levels. This will allow the teachers to learn and adapt so as to the students. Now let's continue our discussion. We will be talk about the differences between the K-12 and Matatag curricula. It's important to understand this to see how our education system is evolving. We have identified several key differences, including the focus, grade level, subjects, teaching approach, and overall aim. So first, let's start with focus. K-12 aims to provide a holistic, globally competitive education, developing students' academic, technical, and learning skills. On the other hand, Matatag primarily focuses on Filipino values, culture, history, and fostering a sense of national identity and unity. Second, grade level. K-12 covers kindergarten to grade 12 with additional 2 years in senior high school, offering specialized tracks. On the other hand, Matatag designed for kindergarten to grade 10. Third, a subject. K-12 covers a wide range of subjects, including core subjects and specialized tracks in senior high school, while Matatag emphasizes Filipino subjects like language, literature, history, social studies, arts, music, while also including math, science, and English. Third is teaching approach. K-12 promotes a more learner-centered and inquiry-based approach, emphasizing critical thinking, problem-solving, and collaboration, while Matatag may incorporate more traditional teaching approaches, focusing on lectures, memorization, and examination. And lastly, overall aim. So the K-12 aims to produce well-rounded individuals who can adapt to the demand of the global landscapes, while Matatag aims to provide a structured and standardized approach to education, ensuring consistent instruction and evaluation. Now let's take a look how the Philippines is performing globally. So how did the Philippines score in 2022 PISA? It's sadly to say, but unfortunately, the Philippines scored low in mathematics, reading, and science. Only about 16% of Filipino students reach a minimum proficiency level in mathematics compared to 69% worldwide, and approximately 24% in reading compared to 74% worldwide. Almost no Filipino students rank among the world's top performers. But how our scores are so low? Well, we sought out several key factors that contribute to these low scores. First, it is because of the COVID-19, the impact of the COVID-19, that school closures lead to significant learning losses. Second is the educational system challenges. Issues like inadequate resources, teaching training, and curriculum relevance persists. Moreover, the K-12 curriculum is not enough focus on reading, writing, and math. And lastly, the socio-economic factors. Poverty and lack of access to resources affect students' performances. Students miss a lot of school due to financial struggles. So how does this affect the Philippines? Well, these low scores have profound implications, particularly in the Philippines, and here are some implications that we sought out. First is the global standing. The country ranked among the lowest globally in those subjects. The Philippines is 5 to 6 years left behind in other countries in terms of education. Second is educational perform pressure. It may lead to increase of scrutiny and further reforms. For example, is the Matatag curriculum, as it was introduced to help improve the education system in the Philippines. And lastly, future workforce readiness. It raises concerns about the preparedness of future generations for global economy. It may result in many students struggling to get good jobs because of weak basic skills. To wrap up, I want you to remember that today we discuss frameworks, standards, and scores. We talk about what is, but more importantly, we have the power what we can be. This curriculum arranges a documents. They are a living blueprints we build upon. These pieces scores aren't just numbers. They are a call to action and opportunity for the growth of the Philippines. Always remember, each and every one of you has the potential to be the catalyst of change. Whether you become a teacher, a scientist, or an artist, or anything in between, the foundation you build now will determine the future of our nation. Let's not be defined by the challenges we face, but rather, let's be inspired by them. So, go forth, be curious, and be engaged. Be the architect of your own learning. Because ultimately, the most remarkable curriculum isn't written on the paper. It is written in the lives you led and the impact you make on the world. So, now, class dismissed.